One of the key attributes of the perfect cooking system is fusion, drawing cooking traditions from different cuisines around the world by using different seasoning combinations. Many people are uncertain using seasonings, and I have received many questions on my seasoning mixes. In this video, I will show you my basic seasonings in most of my recipes to get the best flavors out of the vegetable that I cook. This is Tak Chung from Wok with Tak. I developed my seasoning techniques based on some basic principles followed by trial and error. Instead of following recipes and traditions, I follow my sense of taste as well as my wife's, because without her, my motivation for cooking would not be the same. I'm going after the flavor that she and I like. I like the term flavor chaser in describing my approach towards seasoning. Therefore, my goal in this video is to inspire you to experiment rather than to follow. I use two types of seasonings, fresh and preserved. I purchase and prep 2 fresh seasonings each week. Green onion or scallion is easily available and inexpensive. I chop them up as soon as I bring them home. I always use them up within a week because of their short shelf life in the refrigerator. My wife loves cilantro and I always get a bundle for her. Again, I need to prep them immediately after I get home. I pull the leaves of the stem and store it in a 2.9 cup container lined with a piece of paper towel to keep out the moisture. I use copious amount of garlic in my cooking. I have turned away from using fresh garlic due to the time required to mince the garlic. Instead, I use garlic that has already been minced. I appreciate the time saving, and the differences in flavor is not significant. For the preserved seasoning, I purchase them from wherever has a good price and reasonable quality. I'm after the flavor, not brand name. Mushroom seasonings are produced from mushrooms similar to chicken bouillon. I found them on Amazon and in most Asian Chinese markets. The rest of the preserved seasonings that I use regularly are onion powder, garlic powder, ginger powder, cumin, and paprika. Together with the mushroom seasonings, these are my basic preserved seasonings. To make them easier to use, I store my preserved seasonings in an Indian spice box called Masala Dhaba. I brought mine from Amazon for $22. Alternatively, I leave the seasoning in the original bottles and store the bottles in a plastic containers. I like the Masala Dhaba better for its efficiency. Each time when I'm ready to cook, I use a small bowl to put the seasonings in, giving myself a visual check of the ratio of the seasoning in the seasoning mix. I have learned that seasoning mix are not intended to be precise as long as the desired ratio has been achieved. By laying out the seasoning in a glass bowl, I can visually check whether I have achieved the ratio that I'm looking for. By varying the ratio of the seasonings, I can make dramatic changes to the flavor of the dish in emulating different cuisines. These 7 basic seasonings provide a range of possibilities, but there are many others to experiment in my cooking. When I add other seasonings, which I will discuss in another video, I can greatly broaden my cooking style. Spices are indeed the key to fusion in my cooking system. If you'd like to see more recipes, cooking tips, and benefits of my cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wok with Tak, by pressing the subscribe button below. Thank you for watching. See you next time.